Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, today I'm doing an auto writing with the Queen Mother, Queen Elizabeth. And today's auto writing, I started on September 16th, 2023, but for some reason I wrote August, and I write this down before I start the auto writing. So I have to go back and look and see what was important in August. I know it's her birthday, but why was I writing August instead of September? That's usually a sign to go back. She wasn't coming, she wasn't coming, she wasn't coming. And then all of a sudden I got a let's go sit outside. So I found a quiet chair and with a view. And once I was settled in there, did some meditation, then she finally came. She wasn't very yappy at all. It almost felt like she was really hesitating. This may have been the first time that she's ever communicated this way, so she didn't know how to download it. But it was very, very slow and broken. So let's get started. So I went to go sit outside and she says, thank you. And then I got that Charles. What's he doing to my Balmoral? I've been so happy since we were all reunited. We are four again. Not for long. Such is life. I noticed she wanted to put periods behind everything. She was very short and sweet, and she always wanted a period. And you'll see later on in the writing, I had to make the periods really big. So I have to look and see what that means too. Who is Catherine? Bertie doesn't like her. Too common. That's an old-fashioned saying. And of course, Bertie is her husband, the king. He watches George. And I went back and looked, and didn't somebody say that George is, oh, it was the Queen Elizabeth said, George is my dad. So now I see they probably have the same type of personality. That's why she said, George is my dad. Oh, and then they have lineage. So that tells me they've been together a long back and forth over the years together. I was faithful my whole life. People are too easy now. She was alone a long, very long time. My hardest days were without Margaret. Margaret was mine. Period. Is that what she's trying to say when she makes these big periods? See what I mean? She's very short and sweet, which is interesting because she was so short. There's a net on the world. I didn't understand what that meant. Everything is so mixed up and not the way it's supposed to be. Then that comes a big period again. Period. It's like she's trying to make a really strong point with these great big periods. It's a real mess. The Scots will rise once more. I don't know what that means. Lilibet is the only Lilibet. Interesting. I thought it was interesting. The second Lilibet came out looking like the way Queen Elizabeth signed her name, Lilibet. Watch Cameron. I don't know what this means. Watch Cameron. Oh, the blonde one. Watch Cameron, the blonde one. Yeah, very short sentences, and it almost felt like it was, the way it was writing out is like it came out really choppy. Like I said, like it almost felt like this is the first time she was doing auto writing with anybody and didn't quite know how to do it. It wasn't a happy life for me. And the next one doesn't look much better. That made me sad. That made me sad. And then goodbye. And that was it. With a big period after it. Goodbye, period.